Hi, y'all. How's it going? I know it's been a long morning. I'm sure y'all are like, oh, God, another speaker. But I think we're almost done, so don't worry about it. I just want to take a moment before I begin to have a moment of silence for all the girls like me that have passed due to violence. I remember the first time it really hit me that I would never bear children. It was 6 months into my transition, and I was at a pizza parlor waiting for my order, pepperoni pizza. They were playing Fox News on the TV, and some talking heads were blathering on about abortion restrictions. And the thought just came out of nowhere. I would never be able to birth a child. Sure, I can freeze some of my sperm, and perhaps in some hazy future, a child would be born with my genetic material, but it would never come from me. I would never feel the baby's first kick in my belly, nor would I endure the pain of labor. And the thought filled me with sadness. I collapsed into a chair and just started to cry. I'm sure the new hormones coursing through me had a lot to do with my strong emotional reaction. This was not the first unexpected emotional outburst I had in those early months. But the question of family making is one that has stuck with me all of these years. What does it mean to build family when you are probably never going to have children? What does it mean to build family when girls like me are killed before their 30s? What does it mean to build family when elders are rare or unseen? What does it mean to build family in a world that constantly seeks to erase your history, your pain, your triumphs? What does it mean to build family where even in radical queer communities, transmisogyny is rampant and unchecked? What does it mean to build family when desire is so hard to come by? Let's not get it twisted. Trans women of color are the most beautiful and perfect of God's creatures, but desire for us is kept secret. You don't build families with girls like us. You don't take girls like us to meet your mother. You don't take girls like us down the aisle. And this isn't just cis men I'm talking about. Cis lesbians are just as quick to say that desire for trans women is strange. But strangely, they don't seem to feel the same way about trans men, because it's all about vagina, right? Sexual agency, who is deemed desirable, who is deemed disposable, are reproductive issues. Desire for girls like us can get us killed. We are at the same time hypervisible, hypersexual, and yet completely ignored when you cut the lights on. Desire does not exist in a vacuum, and it is so crucial that we interrogate what kind of bodies we find attractive and what kind of bodies repulse us. It is important that we understand how desirability can lead to access and how lack of desirability or shame of desirability can lead to violence. Violence against trans women of color is a reproductive issue. We are unable to build families because of state violence, because we do not have access to transition-related care, because our economic opportunities are limited, because most girls like me are killed before they reach 25. Put simply, if trans women of color cannot reproduce because of the violence we face, then it is a reproductive issue. If we cannot build the network of people and community that constitutes a family because of the transmisogyny we face, then it is a reproductive issue. If we cannot find people who will cherish us and desire us for who we are, then it is a reproductive issue. If we cannot survive, if we cannot thrive, then it is a reproductive issue. Audre Lorde says, poetry is not only a dream or a vision, it is the skeleton architecture of our lives. It lays the foundations for a future of change, a bridge across our fears, what has never been before. So it is in the spirit of that quote that I leave you with this. Dreams. Dreams drifting down my lover's back, words reaching across the bridge, ancestors breathing up soul. For my baby unborn, for my sister living rough, for my auntie lost in the old days, for my mother struggling to get back home, for you, indígena, muerta pero viviendo aquí en las líneas de mi palma, I build for you, I live for you. There are days, hard days, days where my underwear scratches the inside of my thighs, days where my makeup burns the soft creases of my lips, days where my hands shake and nothing feels right. These days I remember to breathe, feel the soft core, see the smooth veins cording over my skin. I am alive. Girls like me only have one ending, and I am still shocked every birthday. My lover asks me, how does your story end today? I close my eyes. Surf beating on the shore, the smell of fresh turned earth, laughter, sunlight on my cheek, lips full of papaya, surrounded by the family we built together, resting.